Accountability is, and John Cheplek is my coach, and he's always taught me this: accountability is the highest form of love. If you truly, truly look at it, measuring someone, when you have permission to measure them, you are coming from a place of love, a place of, like you said, this accountability is for them, not happening to them, but it's for them. Lars, it's not a secret. I stopped drinking a year ago and I asked for accountability from my peers. And if just because it didn't feel good for them to tell me, hey, like, you call me out, if I'm giving them permission to measure me, that's love, because they love me enough. If I know an agent needs to take care of their family, and I know their habits are not aligned with what the outcome that they want, and they gave me permission to hold them accountable, gave me permission to measure them, asked me to share my years of experience and share my book of business and share this wonderful opportunity that we have in real estate with them so that they can provide a better life for their families, so they can put food on their table, and when I measure them, I remind them that it's about helping them accomplish that goal. And it's coming from a place of love and purpose, and that, we're going to get this, we're going to get there together. Accountability does not mean we're perfect. Accountability doesn't mean we don't fall off or deter or sometimes slip up. It gives us permission to measure, and it gives us permission to recommit when things don't go maybe perhaps the way we want. It doesn't give us a pass or an excuse, because if the habit continues and you're like, okay, well, now you're just uncommitted. There's a difference between accountability. I slipped, maybe I fell back this week and I didn't go to the gym, or I didn't, or, I had a drink, I gave in, or didn't call my database because, my wife and I just had a hard time with someone in the family passing. Hey, it happens. How can I support you? Like, what could I do better? What could I do to support you during this time that you're going through this? Or what got in the way? Oh, what got in the way, Veronica? I'm struggling with this. Or Chase, I'm struggling with this. Like, okay, well, let's listen. Should I have the ISAs help you out with this? Or, is it, you're struggling having a sitter? But if I see you're doing everything in your power and you just had one honest slip up and you're asking for help, man, that's accountability from a place of love from the soul, where you're just like, man, this person, I care about them. Now, nobody is inspired by your follow-up to-do list and tell me like, you got to call every lead in 1 second or less, like, that's not inspiring. But if they know, hey man, if you don't call on the other side of that $8,000 on the other side of that is going to keep you from being able to send your daughter to college, that you said that you wanted to pay off because let's say she doesn't have a grant, or you can't qualify for, I don't know what the reason is, but you know what I'm saying? We get so bought into their reason why they have to succeed that it makes it very easy to hold them accountable. The challenge for a lot of leaders is you guys, I'm talking about people in general, they box them in. They're like, oh yeah, I want a lead. I want an agent who works my lead, and this split. But if you don't get intimate with your people, it's really hard to hold them accountable, because nobody wants to be bossed around by someone who doesn't know them well enough. So that's where the intimacy comes in.